Yo. What's going, guys? Hooping News Updates, man. This is episode 6 of the Hooping News Updates show, man. Man, there's a lot to get into, man. There's so much to talk about. We had 2 big games last night. We have some big games tonight, some NBA news to get into, man. There's a lot to get into, man, right now. First of all, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. This fine Tuesday, man. So, yeah, a lot of exciting shit going on around the NBA right now. A lot of excitement because, listen, man, obviously the big story is the Denver Nuggets versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. And basically, the Minnesota Timberwolves are kicking Denver Nuggets' ass, man. You know what I mean? They are beating the living, you know what, out of the Denver Nuggets. And it's really crazy, to be honest with you. It's something that I wasn't quite expecting. I thought Denver was going to win that game last night, to be honest with you guys. I really did. I really believed that the Denver Nuggets were going to win that game. And I thought they were going to win in convincing fashion. But Minnesota, instead, they won in convincing fashion. Let me tell you something. That Minnesota Timberwolves defense is incredible. That defense, man, is just like, dude, that's one of the greatest defenses I've ever seen in the NBA. You know what I mean? And quite frankly, I've seen a lot of great defenses. That defense, man, that's one of the best I've ever seen. Like, honestly, they're just so connected. You know what I mean? Like 1 through 5, they're just so like it's it's like watching art. You know what I mean? It's like watching someone do art. You know what I mean? The way they play defense, really, everyone is just the chemistry's there, the rotations are there. That people know they know how to like what areas to come help. They know how to double trap. You know what I mean? Like everything. They're just so good. And they're making Jamal Murray's life a living hell. Jamal Murray crashed out yesterday, guys, man. That guy was yelling at the referees. He was throwing heating pads on the court. Jamal Murray was a disgrace last night with the way he acted. Jamal Murray, quite frankly, there's a lot of talk of him being suspended maybe for game 3. Now, would I suspend him? Yeah, I would, and here's why. Because if Karl-Anthony Towns stepped on that heating pad and he broke his ankle in half or something like that, then guess what? You know what I mean? Minnesota would lose a big time piece to an injury, and it's for something that, quite frankly, had nothing to do with the game. Just someone just putting everyone on the court in danger. So, um, yeah. What's going on, TJ Gaming? You said Allen creates a problem for the Celtics. Yeah, he does. The Celtics do have size, though. I mean, the Celtics are not a small team. I mean, everyone in the lineup is big. So will Cleveland probably out rebound them? Probably, but the Celtics can hang in there, I think, and do just as good on the glass. I think. I mean, because Tatum 6'10", Jalen 6'7", D White and Drew Holiday are like 6'4". You know what I mean? Al Horford's like 6'10". So the Celtics are a pretty big team. You know what I mean? We're a big team. So I think we can handle it. Dallas or OKC. I like Dallas. Now for tonight, I don't know. I think Oklahoma City might win game 1, but I like Dallas to win the series. I think Luke is the best player. Shea's been great, but Kyrie and Luke are locked in right now. So I firmly believe in Dallas. I think Dallas and Minnesota will meet each other in the Western Conference Finals, as far as I'm concerned. But speaking of Minnesota, getting back to what I was saying, right? That's just the unbelievable defense, man. And they're without Gobert, by the way. I mean, Naz Reid was doing really good defensively. Nikola Jokic, quite frankly, here's how you beat Denver. You throw big after big after big body at Nikola Jokic. Period. You need big bodies to throw at Jokic. And I think they did a really great job at doing that, to be honest with you guys. I think they have the personnel. I mean, they can throw Jay McDaniels on him. Like, if you want to, you could throw Naz Reid at him. You could throw Rudy Gobert when he's on the court at him. Even Karl-Anthony Towns, even though he's not a great defender, but he's good. He's improved a lot. So, listen, man. I think that will this be a sweep? It's hard to say, but if Minnesota wins game 3, I think it will be a sweep. What's going on, OCT? By the way, man, um, I'm happy you came because I was just gonna say this. The Lakers gotta feel like shit right now. The Lakers gotta feel horrible. The Lakers gotta be sitting there and be like, Minnesota's really did this to Denver. And by the way, the Lakers were leading that series for most of the time. Like if you guys go look at the time, like series led, the Lakers dominated for most of that series, except for like the final like 5 minutes of the game. I mean, quite frankly, the Lakers should have beat Denver. I mean, they should have. You're right. They are a poorly ran organization. I mean, and um, it's just it's unbelievable. Minnesota, you know what Minnesota's saying to Denver? We ain't the Lakers. That's what Minnesota's telling Denver. That's what they're telling them. Like, yo, man, we're not the Lakers. We're not afraid of you guys. We're not intimidated by you guys. I mean, we're gonna come out here and we're gonna fucking we want all the smoke with y'all. That's what Minnesota's telling Denver. Anthony Edwards, man, his aura, his charisma, it's really like I think his charisma has really fucking made a huge impact at on this team, this Timberwolves team. I think his confidence just oozes down to the rest of the team, and I think it's an amazing thing, especially since Anthony Edwards is so young. He's only what, like 22. So, and the fact that he's doing this is like, it's wow, man. He's a OCT. I think I got some bad news for you. You know who I think the coach is going to be, bro? And I don't know if you're going to like this or not, but I hate this for the Lakers. I think it's going to be JJ Redick. LeBron and JJ Redick, man. I think LeBron is campaigning for JJ Redick to get that coaching job, and I think JJ Redick's going to get it. To be honest with you guys, I think that'd be a horrible hire, but TJ Gaming, Jason Kidd already signed an extension with the Mavericks. That got announced yesterday. That Jason Kidd signed a long-term extension with the Mavericks, so it's not going to be him. Maybe it's Ty Lue, but I don't see the Clippers getting rid of Ty Lue. To be honest with you, I think they keep Ty Lue, so I don't think that's going to happen either. What's going on, Packers Goat? What's up, man? It's good, bro. That discussion, I made a clip out of it, Packers Goat. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but when you asked me that, when you said something about the Giannis should be pushing to leave the Bucks. I clipped that and posted that as an upload on YouTube. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Thoughts on the Raptors? I mean, they're a rebuilding team. They're building around Scotty Barnes. You know what I mean? Yeah, you had a different profile pick, Packers. I was about to say you have that looks like the Usos. I can't really see that well. That looks like the Usos though. I mean, but Darvin Ham got screwed. I didn't think Darvin Ham was that good, to be honest with you, OCT. I thought he was a med coach. But you're right. I mean, when you coach the Lakers and you coach LeBron, you're never going to get a really fair shake. But I don't think Darvin Ham was the answer anyway. I mean, I think it was pretty clear that the players didn't like Darvin Ham. To be honest with you, they still played hard for him, but I think you could tell that the players weren't feeling Darvin Ham. So I don't know if he got screwed, but yeah, I mean, when you coach the Lakers, man, and you coach LeBron, you're not going to get a fair shot. That's exactly what I said, Packers GOAT. That's exactly what I said, Packers GOAT. I like Terry Stotts for them. I like Mike Budenholzer for them, Coach Bud. I like him, and I like yeah, and Ty Lue if they can get him, but I don't think he's going to become available for the Lakers. Anthony Davis will have a say. Will have a say on the new coach. Yeah, he should. I mean, if you're a star player, you should have a say. Coach Bud drink too much, yeah, but he's a great regular season coach though. CT he can get the most out of Lakers team. I really believe he can. So yeah, I think that'd be a really good hire for the Lakers if they can get Mike Budenholzer. I like Terry Stotts for them. Terry Stotts is a really good offensive coach. I mean, he got the absolute most out of that Portland team. You know what I mean? So yeah, the Lakers should not hire a inexperienced coach. They should hire a veteran coach that has done it before, as far as I'm concerned. So that's what they should do. Um, but yeah, getting back to Minnesota, man. And I see, and OCT, you said something earlier in the stream. You said Minnesota bringing back the big front court, and you're right. You're right. Um, Listen, man, the Timberwolves are bringing back old school basketball. You know what I mean? With how big their team is, like it looks like a '90s team. It really does. Like it gives you like that 1990s feel when you watch the Timberwolves play basketball. It really does. Like it they're a massive team. I mean, the GM, the Timberwolves, when they originally traded for Rudy Gobert and everyone laughed at them, I got a question for them people. Are those people laughing at the GM for the Timberwolves now that traded for Gobert? They said, "Oh, they gave up so many picks." Listen, man, when you got a player like Anthony Edwards on your team, first round picks don't matter. Like, look at the Celtics, man. Since Brad Stevens has taken over as the GM for the Celtics, he's never drafted in the first round because he trades them all for players that can help us win now. You know what I mean? Because when you have a player like Jason Tatum on your team, first round picks really don't mean anything. You know what I mean? So first round picks, as far as I'm concerned, one of the most overrated things in sports, especially if you have a elite player on your team and you're always drafting in like the lower to mid 20s every year. Like, yeah, that's just my little rant about first round picks. I always think they're overrated. Packers guy said Quinn Snyder. Yeah, that'd be a great hire, but I don't think Atlanta's firing him. Towns was killing Jokic and Gordon. Yeah, just Jokic is not a good defender. I mean, Jokic has been getting exposed in this series. I mean, like they're going at Jokic, man. They're really going at Jokic. Like that Minnesota's being really smart. I mean, they're trying to get Jokic in as many pick and roll actions as possible. And when you get a player like Edwards and then Mike Conley, by the way, Mike Conley, no one ever talks about him. He's that fucking like steady guy for them. He's that guy that just settles everything down for them. When Minnesota gets a little erratic and shit, Mike Conley just calms the team down. I mean, having a guy like that at point guard is really great. Should Jason Kidd be on the hot seat if the Mavs lose to Thunder? He should be, but they just signed him to an extension. Packers goat. I think they gave him like a big extension yesterday, from what I've seen. I think Woj said it. Mike Conley's a real point guard. Yeah, man, he is. Mike Conley, Drew Holiday. I mean, man, I can't wait to rip Tyrese Halliburton, bro. Tyrese Halliburton is one of the biggest frauds in the NBA. I'll talk about him though in a minute. Mike Conley, D'Lo, hell yeah, man. OCT, I don't know if you caught my stream the other day, but I was talking about that. Remember, go back to that 3-team deal the Lakers made, where they did that deal where they dealt Westbrook to the Jazz, I think it was, and they got it was Westbrook to the Jazz, D'Lo and Vanderbilt and Beasley to the Lakers, and then I think Utah traded Conley to the Wolves. Why in the world did the Lakers not? Why didn't they just go get Mike Conley? Like the Lakers could have gotten Mike Conley, and they chose to get D'Lo or Mike Conley. The fact that they did that, they deserve to lose just for that. Yeah, they could have. They could have had Mike Conley, and they fumbled that badly. I've been saying Halliburton is overrated. I'm still taking. Oh yeah, De'Aaron Fox is way better than Halliburton, dude. It's one thing where you have an off night, you can't and you just can't get the ball in the basket, but like he wasn't even aggressive, man. That's what I don't like. Tyrese Halliburton wasn't even trying to make his like imprint on the game last night. It was sad to watch. He only took 6 shots last night. Think about that. That's embarrassing, man. 6 shots. Like, are you kidding me, man? I mean, because when you get to this stage of the season, your best players have to carry you. Point blank period. They have to carry you. And Tyrese Halliburton, like, I don't care if Tyrese Halliburton goes 6 for 24. I mean, I don't give a shit. Just be aggressive. You know what I mean? The fact that he wasn't aggressive was maddening. Only 6 shots is unacceptable for a player like Tyrese Halliburton. You know what I mean? And then TJ McConnell has to come in the game and do all the scoring because Tyrese Halliburton doesn't want to be aggressive. It's just mind boggling. And the fact that Indiana won that series against Milwaukee, I know Giannis was injured, but it's pretty remarkable that they even won that series in the first place, considering that Halliburton has been shaky. I mean, because he has. Halliburton's been meh. I mean, to say the least. Siakam is the Pacers' best player. Yeah, man, he is. You know what I mean? Like, Siakam is that guy. He really is. Yeah, TJ McConnell would be a starter on a lot of teams, OCT. He really would be. I've always liked TJ McConnell. I've always thought he was nice. You're right, Packers go. The Bucks would have smoked them, to be honest, was healthy. They would have smoked them. I'm no denying that, but I don't think the Bucks would have won the championship or anything. But they definitely would have beaten Indiana. What's going on, JT? By the way, guys, hit that like button, man. How we still got 0 likes? Hit that, smash that like button. The more y'all hit that like button, the more people that will get in here. Because the more the like button gets hit, the more the word will spread around about this stream. Dame looks middle in the Bucks. Yeah, he does. Dame has been Dame's been up and down for the Bucks. But in fairness to Dame, I mean, it's that pressure, man. I mean, you go from playing in Portland when you didn't really have any expectations to now you're in a position where you're competing for a championship. And on top of that, I'm not making this up. This has been widely reported that he went through a messy divorce. So I think that had an impact on his play. So, I mean, the Bucks. I think they're going to run it back with Damon Giannis. I think they're going to. To be honest with you, I don't think they're going to. I don't think they're going to break that do up. I think they're going to give that do it one more year. Bought beat down today. I hope so. JT. 70 Citrus blame Doc. Where's that energy for Nurse? Hey man, listen, you're right, man. I thought Thibodeau dominated Nurse in that series. You know what I mean? But honestly, it's hard, man. I mean, like Embiid Embiid played all right, except for the second half of Game 4 and Game 5. I thought Embiid was horrible, and I said the second half of Game 4 because all he's trying to do in that game, that's why they lost, because he did nothing but try to foul bait. That's what frustrates me about Embiid. Embiid is strong, man. Embiid could like score on anybody. I mean, he really can. But the thing with Embiid is, man, he has to resort to these fucking flopping tactics and just trying to draw fouls. It's just like, dude, you're so fucking skilled. Just go up and score the bucket, man. Like, we don't need all this bullshit flopping from you. You know what I mean? Like, I hate it. You're like 7 feet tall, like 310 pounds. Just fucking go up and score. You know what I mean? Like flailing and flopping and falling down on the ground. It's fucking ridiculous. You know what I mean? That's why he loses, because that brand of basketball, that's not how you're gonna win. You know what I mean? The basketball gods won't reward you for that shit by flailing and flopping as much as he does. Okay. What are your thoughts on the Rockets right now? Good young team. Ime Udoka got them in an upward projection. I think they're going to probably make a big trade in the offseason because people forget Houston actually has a lot of assets to play with. So I think Houston could be a sleeping giant in the trade market, to be honest with you guys. I really think they can. I think they could trade Jalen Green and a bunch of first round picks. I know Mikal Bridges was out there and rumored at the trade deadline. Um, they could go after some big fish. I mean, I could see Ime Udoka imploring the Rockets to take a massive swing in the trade market. And I think Houston, they're set up well. They really are. Houston is set up well. And to be honest with you guys, that could be a good spot for Paul George too. I mean, I could see Donovan Mitchell too, man. I could see Donovan Mitchell or Paul George being in Houston. I mean, I really can. Houston got a lot going for them. They do. You know what I mean? And they got trade assets. They got some good contracts. They got good draft picks. Watch out for the Houston Rockets, guys. I'm telling you, man. They're going to make a big move this offseason. I'm happy you asked about them because I'm watching them. He's a UFA, but if I'm Paul George, and I'm considering the Rockets too. You know what I mean? If I'm Paul George, I'm considering going to 3 teams. I'm considering going to Orlando because of no state tats, and they got a really great young core and a bright future. I'm considering going to Houston because, again, Ime Udoka, great coach, and they got a good young foundation that they're building down there. And again, no state tax. Or he can go to Philadelphia and be the third guy behind Embiid and Maxey. You know what I mean? So Paul George got some good options this offseason. He really can. He really does. But yeah, I think the Houston Rockets are going to be major players this offseason. And it wouldn't shock me if they made a massive deal. Maybe it's for Mikal Bridges. I mean, that was heavily rumored. That was a heavy rumor out there last trade deadline, is that they were going all in on trying to get Mikal Bridges. I could see them maybe doing that. Mikal Bridges, Donovan Mitchell, um, what's our guy's name? Shit, Paul George. You know what I mean? I could definitely see them going out there and just making that big plunge and going all in for next year. Waiting on the Allen news. Let me see, because the game starts in like a half hour. So let me see. Let me see if I can hook you up with some Allen news. Let me see. Let me see real quick. And plus, it's around that time anyways where the segment is go on X and see what NBA Twitter's talking about. I mean, the injury report should be in by now. I mean, like we're a half hour from the game. Water, I love water. Who hates water? Packers go. Imagine hating water. It's like the most healthy drink ever. You know what I mean, it really is. Why hating water is like crazy. If you hate water, you're nuts. Like you are just like out of your fucking mind. Excuse my language. All right, what do I check here for injury? Let me see something. Okay. Jared Allen. Let's see if Jared Allen's playing tonight. Still no announcement. Okay. I still don't see any announcement. So maybe a game time decision. So we'll see if Jared Allen plays tonight. Um, Mazzola needs to give Quettis minutes. Yeah, I mean, but honestly, I don't know. Luke Cornett has been better than what a lot of people thought, JT, to be honest with you. Originally, I would have agreed with you, but watching Luke Cornett in that Miami series, he was actually pretty good. So, should I play Chet? Sure. Are you streaming until 6? I could stream until up until then, Packers GOAT, for sure, because the game doesn't start till 7. No, Porzingis is out. He's out. He ain't playing. Tillman needs to be more involved. Yeah, that now I do agree with that. I would like to see some Tillman minutes for sure. TJ Gaming, especially in this series with Allen and Mobley. I like to see Tillman get a little burn if you know what I mean if they can. Porzingis weak. I mean, yeah, he's really good though. I mean that's why the Celtics made the gamble on him. And guess what? If I was Celtics, I would have made the gamble too and went and trade for Porzingis because he fits the team really well. But you're right. I mean, injuries are always the problem with him. You should bring back. Nah, I don't see Packers go doing play by plays. I don't know, man. Maybe for like NBA Finals game or something like that. Maybe. Never say never, but probably not. To be honest with you, I'm probably not going to bring them back. But you never know. I mean, if you would ask me a couple months ago, would I stream again? I'd probably say no. So, man, OCT, that was whack, bro. Mike Malone should have gotten thrown out for that. That was whack. Hey, TJ Gaming, breaking news. Jared Allen ruled out. So, TJ Gaming, I think that was you that wanted the Jared Allen update. He's out. I just got the word on X. Jared Allen ruled out for game 1. So there you go. There's the breaking. I just broke some news uh on the stream. Jared Allen out for game 1. Thoughts on the Grizzlies? Great future. John Morant has got to be in the right mind frame and stay healthy. And I think they definitely gotta add I think they need to add another score. Watch for Memphis too to be very aggressive in the trade market. I think Houston and Memphis could really shake this offseason up because Memphis got assets. You know what I mean? I like what Memphis got going on, and I think they can definitely make a big swing in the trade market. I think they're another team that needs a big wing. Honestly, Mikal Bridges. I go back to that. Mikal Bridges. Um, Now there's rumors about Jimmy Butler. I don't know how true they are because Jimmy Butler seems like a Miami guy. I don't think Jimmy Butler's leaving the Heat, but maybe if they don't give him the contract. So I could see Memphis making a move. Chad Gable better win the IC title. Yeah, I agree with you, Packers GOAT. Chad Gable should definitely win the IC title. I think I'd rather see him as champion than Sami Zayn, to be honest with you. Sami Zayn to me has always been mid. I mean, I've never been like I don't know. I'm just not a Sami Zayn guy. DeMar DeRozan, I like that. I like that for Memphis. If they can get DeMar DeRozan, I love that for Memphis, and that's the type of move they should be looking at. The or another guy. How about this? Packers goat Middleton, Chris Middleton. I know you're a Bucks fan. I wonder if there's anything on Memphis roster that intrigues you in a trade for Middleton, because I think Middleton would be great in Memphis. I would love that. DeMorozan, Paul George, Chris Middleton. Like if Memphis can get someone like that, man, I think they're really cooking. I really think they are. I love DeRozan for that team. I'm happy you said that because that's the type of guy they need. They need another scorer. I think DeMar DeRozan would be really great. Chris Middleton, Paul George, Jimmy Butler. I mean, Mikal Bridges, even just a guy like that can fucking be that scorer, be that lockdown defender on the wing. I love that for Memphis. As far as I'm concerned, just like Houston, I'm being really aggressive if I'm Memphis and trying to add another nice little player like besides John Morant, Jaren Jackson, Desmond Bain. Like I think that'd be fantastic. What should the Warriors do? The Warriors should there's a report out about Clay. I think Clay's leaving. Now he's being linked to the Magic. They said that Clay and the Magic got mutual interest, and the Magic are willing to give him a big contract. If that's the case, and they lose Clay, um, man, because Clay was up and down for the Warriors last year, and if I'm the Warriors, I don't want to pay Clay. As far as I'm concerned, I think they should move off Clay. So, what should the Warriors do, man? It's tough. Do you have that hard conversation and say, "Hey, man, should we totally blow this thing up? Should we blow this thing up completely?" And hey, Steph, you were a great player for a franchise, helped us win 4 championships, but we want to blow this up and start all over and rebuild. If you want to give us a list of teams that you would like to go to, maybe something like that could happen, but probably not. I think Steph is a lifer. I don't think Steph is leaving. Clay is a free agent. JT, he's a free agent. He's probably leaving. They're already saying that Orlando is willing to give him a huge contract. Warriors Dynasty's not going out like, bro, Packers go. Besides 2022, it's been going out like that, though. The Warriors have not been that good of a team besides that 1 year. They haven't. Since like 2020, the Warriors haven't been that good. They really haven't been that good, Packers go, to be honest with you. They haven't. Go look the record. Go look at everything. They haven't been good. They had one good year. Kind of same thing with the Lakers too, to be honest with you. The Lakers had one good year, just like the Warriors. And besides that one good year, they haven't done anything. You know what I mean? Like first round exit, missed the playoffs. Like that's what the Warriors have done. Second round exit. Ever since winning that championship, they haven't really done anything. So the Warriors should shake it up. As far as I'm concerned, I would move off Draymond if I was the Warriors. Like I would move off Draymond. I would, man. He said, should I take Garland or Holiday for? I don't know, man. That's tough, TJ Gaming. But I really don't want to give you gambling advice because, like, I would feel really bad then if I gave you a loser. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. My advice to you, TJ Gaming, is just go with your gut, man. Just go with your instinct. You know what I mean? I really don't want to give you a pick because, like, if I give you a pick and it don't hit, you know what I mean? Then I would feel horrible. So yeah, I don't want to give you a pick. Just go with your gut. Marcus Smart would be an amazing fit for the Bucks. Yeah, he would be. Smart for Middleton can honestly work. Smart, Kennard, and Clark in a pick for Middleton. That deal works for both teams. Honestly, Packers go. That's a great little trade right there. I think that would work well for both teams. I like that. Yeah, that because that helps both teams out a lot. Memphis needs the scorer that they need to put next to Ja and Jaren Jackson. In Milwaukee, they get 3 really solid role players that can really help them. So I love that deal Packers go for the Bucks and for the Grizzlies. I think that'd be a really good deal for both teams. If Mitchell dropped 50 in a loss again, he's leaving Cleveland. Packers GOAT. He's leaving Cleveland. Don Mitchell ain't staying long term in Cleveland. I mean, I don't think he is. I think he wants to be in a big city. I don't think unless I think the only way Mitchell's staying there, to be honest with you guys, is if they win the championship. Outside of win the champion, all right, maybe if they get to the finals, maybe. Okay, I think Mitchell would probably sign the extension if they got to the finals. To be honest with you guys. Besides that, Mitchell ain't staying there, man. I don't think he wants to be there. To be honest with you. I mean, like I think he's playing well. He's playing great. I mean, he's playing. He's showing up. He's being professional. But I think Mitchell. If you ask Mitchell and put him on a lie detector, hey Mitchell, would you rather be in New York or Cleveland? I think he'd say New York. Hey Mitchell, would you rather be in Miami or Cleveland? I think he'd say Miami. Hey Mitchell, would you rather be in L.A. or in Cleveland? He would say L.A. I mean, so I don't think Donovan Mitchell really wants to be in Cleveland anyway. So I don't think it really matters, to be honest with you. All right, let's do the segment real quick. Let's see what everyone's saying on. Okay. We got some breaking news, guys. Breaking news. Rudy Gobert has won his Defensive Player of the Year award. They just announced that on TNT. Rudy Gobert, Defensive Player of the Year. That's four Defensive Player of the Year awards for Rudy Gobert. So Rudy Gobert, man. If Minnesota, I'll tell you what, everyone's gonna talk Anthony Edwards and Anthony Towns and this and that. If Minnesota wins this championship, it's gonna do the most for Rudy Gobert. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Rudy Gobert, because he has a lot of haters. Rudy Gobert does have a lot of haters. But if Minnesota wins this championship, Gobert could say, I got 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards and I got a championship. So as far as I'm concerned, you people can't say shit to me. You know what I mean? To all of his haters. Like Rudy Gobert can honestly give the middle finger with his championship ring on it and then sit behind his Defensive Player of the Year awards and say, you can't say shit. You know what I mean? Like, as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing you can say about me. You know what I mean? If I'm Gobert. So I think that would do the absolute most for Gobert's legacy if they won the championship for Minnesota. Wembley was robbed. Wembley will win probably like 4 or 5 Defensive Player of the Year awards. Packers go. You know what I mean? He's fine, but they weren't gonna give it to a rookie, especially when the Spurs lost like 60 games this year. You know what I mean? T-Wolves holding up trophy looks so weird. Yeah, it kind of would. But hey, man, they so far, I can objectively say that they've been the best team in the playoffs so far. Now we'll see what happens in a week or 2 weeks from now. But as of right now, they've been the best team in the playoffs. I mean, and I'm a Celtics fan saying that, but they've been the best team in the playoffs. So we'll have to see if they can withstand this play or not. But is OKC a finals contender yet? I think they're close, but I think they lose to Dallas. So not quite yet. I think they need a little seasoning first. Packers go. I think OKC needs a little bit of seasoning. They need to get some experience in first. So I would say no. They're close though. If they were in the finals next year, it wouldn't shock me. If they were in the finals this year, it would actually really surprise me. To be honest with you, if they got past Dallas, and then let's say they get past Minnesota, that would shock me. Honestly, if OKC makes it out of that Dallas series and they beat this Minnesota team, that would shock me. I'm not gonna lie to you. That would really surprise me. I'd be shocked if that happened. Yeah, he would be Packers GOAT. If you could if you could just swap out Josh Giddey for Lauri Markkanen, OKC would easily be the best team in the West. Like I went like no bullshit. Then OKC would easily be the best team in the Western Conference. But I just they're close, man. OKC's really close. They are. They're like knocking. They're like this. They're knocking on that doorstep, man. They're not quite there yet, I don't think. I think they lose to Dallas. I really do. But Lauri Markkanen, you're right. He would be a fantastic fit on the OKC Thunder. What's going on, boards? All right, coming to your trolling ass. That's right, Packer. Go hit him with the question marks, man. Hit him with the question marks. That's crazy. That's wild. All right, let's see what everyone's saying. So Gobert won Defensive Player of the Year award. Congratulations to Rudy Gobert. That's 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards. Let's see these voting results real quick for the Defensive Player of the Year award. So Rudy Gobert got 72 first place votes. Victor Wembanyama got 19. Bam Adebayo got 3. Anthony Davis got 4. Drew Holiday got 1 Defensive Player of the Year vote. So, Anthony Davis actually got more votes for first place Defensive Player of the Year award than Bam Adebayo. Yeah, this is the OG chat boards. A lot of nostalgia right now. I mean, I'm feeling nostalgia right now. You're right. Them streams for all them years ago. Wisney Edwin. Yeah, man. Edwin was cool. But that's interesting. Rudy Gobert got 72 votes, man. Honestly, I'm not mad at it. Best defense. He was the best defense player. Well, I don't know. Here's the problem. You could say Wemby was the best defensive player, but the problem is the Spurs weren't good. So how are you going to give a defensive player of the year award to a team or to a guy that wasn't on a good team? You know what I mean? And they actually gave up a lot of points. So you could say that Gobert was the best defensive player, like at least on the Timberwolves on that team. You know what I mean? And the Timberwolves had the best defense in the NBA. So you could say that. You can even say Bam. You can make a really good case for Bam because Bam has to do a lot of deadlifting for Miami's defense. So you could say him, Anthony Davis. Bro, it's not lotion, man. Y'all need to cut that shit out, man. You're like the third person that said that. It ain't lotion, man. It's fucking deodorant. And that's fucking Lifesol. You know what I mean? That's cologne. That's a candle. There's no fucking lotion right there. Y'all need to stop that shit, man. Y'all are fucking crazy, man. And tissues, I mean tissues. I mean, yeah, shit. Have you ever had like you need to blow your nose or shit? Man, come on, man. It's sanitary. You know what I mean? I got hand sanitizer right there too. You know what I mean? I mean, come on, man. All right, man. Let's see. By the way, hit that like button, guys. How are we still stuck on 1 like? I mean, we should have like 6, 7, 8 likes, man. That's crazy. 1 like. Man, you are wild, man. Talking about he need to clean up his mess when he's done. That's fucking crazy. You are fucking wild. That's crazy. Okay. Someone just tweeted Anthony Boards. You're gonna like this. You're gonna like this tweet. Anthony Davis should have at least 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards on his shelf. Nobody takes these awards seriously anymore. Should have Anthony Davis have 1 Defensive Player of the Year award? Should he have won it this year? Honestly, he has a great case. He does, because the Lakers are surrounded by bad defenders. And you could say that Anthony Davis has to carry that defense, because he does. I mean, like, if go look at the Lakers' defensive rating when Anthony Davis was on the court and off the court. I mean, when Anthony Davis was off the court, they were a train wreck defensively. But when he's on the court, I mean, the Lakers were, I think, borderline top 12 defense in the league. I mean, top 10. So, man, Board, you're what the fuck? AD should have 2 spots. Yeah. Let me see what else we talking about on here. Oh, Trey. Oh shit. Did Trey Young leave clutch? Board, I seen your tweet. Holy shit, that's big news. Trey Young switched agents. And you know what that means, right? You might be like, okay, what's the big deal about that? Normally, when a player switches agents, that normally means he's ready to that means he's ready to leave the team or he's ready to sign a big contract with the team. He ain't up for no contract, so he's out of there. I mean, he's definitely gonna ask for a trade now. Like if you switch agents like that, but wasn't he with Clutch? So him leaving Clutch Sports, I don't know, man. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't end up going to the Lakers then, because I swore he was with Clutch. Forge, you can correct me if you want to, but I think he was with Clutch Sports, and then the fact that he left Clutch and went to CAA. Hey, yeah, shit. But like, here's what doesn't make sense about that though. Clutch Sports has always gotten players out of situations, so why would Trey Young switch agents then? Trey Young is gonna go to the most random team. That would be fucking hilarious. And imagine if the package was sent around Jordan Poole. Packers go. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if that package sent around Poole? That'd be fucking hilarious. His dad still wants him in LA. Okay, but here's the thing. Why would you switch? Why would you leave Clutch then? Like if you wanted to go to the Lakers, because why would you leave Clutch Sports then? Like that's what I'm confused about, boards. To be honest with you, I'm a little baffled by that then, right? Even people on Twitter are confused. Everyone's asking them, "Why'd you leave Clutch if you want to go to Lakers?" And Laker fans are fucking in shambles right now. A lot of Laker fans I'm seeing are fucking pissed about this because they're all thinking, okay, Trey Young is with Clutch, so Rich Paul will force Trey Young to the Lakers. Shit, if he left Clutch Sports, man, that probably means that he ain't going to the Lakers. Then, to be honest with you guys, I think he honestly, I think the Spurs still might be in play there. Trey Young leaving Clutch and going to CAA is a massive deal, guys. That's a huge deal as far as I'm concerned because that really changes where that really changes things. To be honest with you guys, because everyone thought it'd be a foregone conclusion. Okay, if Trey Young asks for trades with Clutch, he's gonna obviously ask to go to the Lakers. But now, since he since he left Clutch and went to CAA, shit. Now it's open. Now it's open season. Now we don't know what Trey Young wants. I agree, Packers go. I don't love them. I don't like that move for the Lakers. Trey Young, I'm not a fan of it. But I'm just saying what I thought the Lakers were going to do this offseason. Because they were already, Trey Young's already been linked to the Lakers multiple times. But I wouldn't like that move. Spurs want DeJounte. Boards. If he was, if he wanted to go to one team, if he wanted to go to the Lakers, right? LeBron and Anthony Davis are like two of the top Clutch clients in the NBA. Why would you leave Clutch Sports if you wanted to go to the Lakers? Why? That doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you leave Clutch Sports and go to CAA when in Clutch Sports they can easily probably get you to the Lakers? They really could. They can make shit happen and get you to the Lakers. I don't think he is, boards. I think you guys are cooked on that. I don't think he's going to the Lakers now. I really don't. I think that's cooked. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might be overreacting, but why in the hell would he leave Clutch Sports if he wanted to go to the Lakers? If I'm a championship level team, need a point guard, I'm choosing DeJounte too, Packers good. I agree with you. I think DeJounte Murray's better for a championship team. I honestly, DeJounte Murray's with Clutch too, right? So maybe DeJounte Murray's the end game for the Lakers. Maybe that's the end game. Ask his ask his dad who's a part of Clutch. All I'm saying, boards, is it doesn't make any sense. If you want to go to the Lakers, there's one agency that can get you there the cleanest and the easiest, and that's Clutch Sports. So why would you leave Clutch Sports if you wanted to go to the Lakers? That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like that's literally all I'm saying. Why would you leave and go to CAA? You know what I mean? Like why? Why? That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Could it still happen? Sure, but Packers go. I don't think Atlanta would do that because if you're Atlanta and you're trading DeJounte Murray, why? If I'm trading him, I want young players and picks. I mean, so why in the world would I trade him for an older, more expensive player? It's gonna happen. Okay, okay. All I'm saying is it got a lot harder for it to happen. That's all I'm saying, boards. Like it could still happen. I'm not saying like it's definitely not gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen now. So I think you're getting your hopes up for nothing, bro. I really do. I think you're getting your hopes up. I don't think it's gonna happen. I honestly, because why? Because again, I know I've said this 100 million times. Why would you leave? Man, fuck out of here, board. I ain't putting. Why would I put money on a basketball trade? Tell him Packers go. I don't know why. I don't even know why he's so obsessed with Trae Young. I think Trae Young would be a really bad fit on the Lakers, anyways. I don't like that for the Lakers. DeJounte is better, and if the Lakers were smart, they would go get DeJounte Murray if they were smart, to be honest with you. So yeah, two bombshell news, man. Rudy Gobert, defense player, actually three. Jared Allen ruled out for game one. Dejoun, Rudy Gobert, defense player of the year award, and Trae Young switched agents. I mean, he left Clutch Sports and went to CAA. Now Laker fans are throwing a hissy fit on Twitter over it. It's funny. Laker fans are Laker. I don't know. If I'm the Lakers, I'm going on a campaign. uh, that's funny. That's funny, man. That's fucking funny, man. Going on a campaign. That's funny. I only got a few more minutes because I got to catch this game. Wow. Here we go. The Cavaliers are expecting to see Kristaps Porzingis before this series is over. I'm getting the same vibe from the Celtics. Wow. Interesting report by a Celtics beat reporter. That's all I'm going to say. And a Cleveland reporter said the same thing yesterday, that the Cavs and people close to the Celtics said that there's a really good shot that Porzingis might play in the series against Cleveland. Now, I'm sure if I don't think the Celtics really need Porzingis for the series, but hey, if they can get Porzingis back and he's fully healthy, why not? You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, I think that'd be a big boost. But if Porzingis ain't healthy, don't rush him. Don't rush Porzingis if he's not fully healthy. Have Porzingis take his time. Nah, no play-by-play, man. No play-by-play. Sorry. Let's see. Let me see if I can get a couple more. Brian Windhorst. Brian Windhorst is such a liar. Let me read you the quote that Brian Windhorst said about LeBron. Quote, LeBron doesn't get involved in coaching hires for years. For many, many coaches, he's always taken a distance. That doesn't make any sense because if you're a team, why would you not okay. Why would you not that doesn't make any sense to me because if you're a star player, you should always have input on who the coach is. I mean, that's just brain dead thinking if you think that LeBron has never had input on any coach that he's ever played for. I mean, I think that's stupid. And especially when it's being widely reported right now that JJ Redick might become the Lakers head coach. You're telling me that LeBron's like pulling the strings behind the scenes trying to get JJ Redick the head coaching job for the Lakers? Like Windhorst, man, Brian Windhorst, bro. He'll do anything to protect LeBron. I swear. I swear, bro. I swear. That's wild. I'm not. What happened to Celtics channel? Oh man, it's a long story. It's just like the old channel. It's a long story. Nah, I just don't feel like I don't feel like doing the play-by-play, guys. I'm not doing it. I could read a couple more of these tweets though. I'll be back here. I'll be back on here tomorrow, the next day, to talk about the game. Brian Windhorst did say he won't be shocked if Murray gets suspended. He should get suspended for what he did. They actually got betting odds for Jimmy Butler to get traded. Philly being the number one leading candidate, plus 200. New Orleans being plus 400. Brooklyn being plus 600. Sacramento being plus 800. Spurs plus 1,200. Lakers plus 1,400. Cavaliers plus 1,600. Atlanta Hawks plus 1,800. Um, Los Angeles Clippers plus 2,000, 20,000 to be traded there. NBA insiders believe Donovan Mitchell is Miami high on this list of destinations. I mean, no shit. I mean, we all know that Donovan Mitchell probably wants to either be in New York or Miami, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, I think I'm going to end it there, man. Let me know what you guys think about this, man. Smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, man. I had a lot of fun with this stream, man. I'll be back on here in a few days, man. All right, peace.